The other day, Jeanette asked me, well, actually, I think it was yesterday, but she asked me about the regeneration salve, the secret energy regeneration salve, right? And the regeneration products, right? And it's because the gentleman that is responsible for that formula, who's given us the brand and the license for this product, has cured himself from cancer 3 times, right? And the other day he sent a picture. Now this guy's like supposed to be like almost 70 years old. And he does really look like he's 30. And he has supposedly like he's had cancer. So this becomes unfathomable on how he's even looking like this and what is in this stuff. So of course he says that this is all he does. He puts this on his body and it's the best thing. He's also a chemist, right? So of course we use it for everything. Like anytime there's a problem, we put it on there, the problem goes away. So Jeanette asked me, she says, well, Warren, his name is Warren. Warren wants to talk to us. I really, really want us to put more time and attention into this product. Why don't we do that? And I said, I'm not going to be able to do it. Because I have so many things going on right now. I can't say that I feel passionately enough about this product to actually push it past some of the issues that are with it. One of the issues mainly is that we get it at a certain price and we turn it back around with a smaller percentage of profits. And that doesn't make it as attractive as something like I'm working on, like Hydrolux, Wealthy Bot, and all these and many other things. So it's not. And then also, and remember, I'm giving an example here. I like the product, but as far as the impact that it's going to make for where I feel like what the tribe really needs right now, beyond what I've already mentioned about the health stuff, I'm not there with it. But I said, but what happens though is if somebody had already been cured from the product with the product, like Warren was, that's why he's pushing it. It's not only his formula, but he's also cured himself from cancer from it. So you can see how passionate he would be about pushing this product. And that's what it's going to take for him to do, not only do that, but also for him to be happy while he's doing it. Now, I'm giving you a very rudimentary example here of showing how, one, even though this is a great product, and even though it does all these amazing things, I still have to be able to say, I can't put my time into it because I recognize that it's not my passion. I'm not the one that has the specific story. Yeah, it fixes when I tear a muscle, when I'm doing a workout and all those kind of things, but that is not as at the magnitude for me, like curing my cancer, to where I could be so passionate about this product that now I want to do every single thing that I can to make sure that it gets in everybody else's hands. Do you get where I'm coming from? So what I'm talking about here is that if you don't have the intelligence, the wherewithal, the stability, the maturity to not get involved in things that you're not passionate about, no matter how great they seem, if it's not relative to you, this is what I'm giving you an example of. This is an amazing product, but it's not relative to me in the stage that I'm in. So I would still, that one part of me that always is jumping into more and more of the illusion would be like, for sure. But he cured himself from cancer from it. Surely all of these other people would want it. Let's make it happen. Let's get this at this. Now, of course, this is why company means a team. And we've been working on that. This is not your Dow Chemical or your Johnson & Johnson where we have millions of employees. Company means a team. So generally what a business is going to do is they're going to push that off onto the marketing department because that's their job to take products that are amazing and take them to the next level. I'm giving you an example of as a person, when you are taking on another responsibility that is going to demand equally the same amount of attention and passion for you to take it to another level, to put it in front of everybody, to make everybody else want it, you ain't going to be able to do that if you're not passionate about whatever it is. So that becomes your first marker. And you never break that rule. If I'm not passionate about it, I don't care what the story is. I don't care what is done for everybody else. I don't care what. I'm not going to be involved, because if I get even one, not to mention too many things in my time frames, in my energetic circles, because time is energy, energy is space. If I get anything into my environment too much that I don't want to do, that I'm not passionate about, I'm going to burn out. And my burnout is going to be me actually getting more static in the reality. I'm going to start feeling tired. I'm going to start feeling like I should give up. I'm going to start feeling like I wasted my time. I'm going to start taking the game too serious. And I'm going to move myself out of the fun zone, right? And I'm going to put myself into the horror death zone. And then others who have also made that choice. Remember, people are making this choice. 90% of the people right now need an ambulance on the astral plane. And they've made the choice. So if I'm awake enough and I'm saying, well, first of all, if I want to take on everybody else's responsibility like they were listening to me, check this out. You may take the responsibility, which is false, in your own consciousness about what everybody else's condition is, as if you are the one that is supposed to go and tell everybody to do something that they may not want to do anyway. I want you to think about this. A lot of times, like all this whole thing in the YouTube, even some of my stuff, everything, I'm like, man, we got to get to the next stage, because all this stuff at times is like somebody sitting there saying what they want you to do that you don't really want to do. And that's old paradigm. And we got to all be willing to actually say goodbye to the old paradigm if we still want to be together. And that's what I said to everybody. If you come inside, you'll find us all, because I'm tired of living a life since I was a little kid for everybody else and every single thing else that was around me that wanted me to do whatever. Oh, James, learn this. And oh, James, you're a magnet. And oh, James, steal this. And oh, James, help me with this. And oh, James, you're so amazing. And oh, James, I hate you. And oh, James. And you see what I mean? And that actually having some kind of bearing on who I think James really is, because that's what this starts getting into. I don't know what this planet's playing around with, because if people are vacant and they're loading each other with more programs, and they don't even become present until a certain point, mainly when stuff gets haywire. It's like you're loading me in every time the trauma takes place. People start waking up when the trauma takes place. So this means that they were actually not even present except for when the trauma comes in. And then like a baby, they get birthed into a traumatic situation because that's the only time that they're born. And you're actually telling me that you want me to set my life up in that same way to get ready to do that again, but on one of the bigger levels? Oh, no, Doc. Oh, no. I'm on to it. I'm on to it. You're on to it. We're all on to it. It's not about us telling each other what we should be doing unless that's something that we want to do.